First up, I'm really sorry for not uploading for like 10 months or so. I was just really busy with school, exams, and stuff like that. Right now, I'm hopefully like trying to upload one video per month, so let's see how that goes. But today, we're going to be looking at 5 digital well-being experiments that Google released yesterday. These are just tools that help you improve your relationship with your smartphone and help you reduce screen time. So let's look at them one by one. So the first app on this list is called a lock clock. Now, as the name suggests, it just shows the number of times you turn on your phone as live wallpaper, thereby helping you be more mindful about the number of times you turn on your phone compulsively. So basically, it just reduces the number of times you check on your phone, and to a certain extent, it restricts you psychologically to turning on your phone only with a specific purpose or a why. So you can see how this can be helpful for many people, but for me, it just really doesn't make a difference because for me, it just increases the guilt feeling I have whenever I turn on my phone, and I generally turn on my phone only with a specific reason, so I don't really see this tool making any difference to me. But I can see how this can help others, so go try it out. But that isn't to say that I'd never waste time on my phone. Like once I turn on my phone, I just like binge watch for like hours together. So for that, there's this other app called Desert Island. Now, this is a launcher by itself. In a desert, you won't have a lot of things to carry with you. Similarly, when you lock this launcher on your device, you would have exactly 7 apps to choose from, and you have to spend the entire day with just those 7 apps. It's pretty challenging, but of course, if you really need to access the other apps, there's an icon in the top right corner that you can click and access the other apps. But whenever you access another app that's not on your list, it'll be marked on the report that you get once you quit the experiment. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, the concept itself is very interesting, but I still haven't gotten myself to use it for an entire day because I have a couple more than the 7, allowed apps that are most important to me that I can't go without for an entire day. Actually, I thought it'll be more beneficial, if you're allowed access to all the apps except the distracting ones that you can choose at the start of the experiment. But this third tool called Morph does something similar. This is yet another launcher. You first create modes and then add apps to each mode based on what the mode is. Then you assign a specific time or location to each mode, and then the launcher will show you relevant apps based on where you are and what you're doing. I feel this is the best implementation for a launcher that's based on this digital well-being theme, but at this point it's not the most smooth and intuitive interface. The fourth app on this list is called Postbox. Now, this is just a very simple application that just groups all your notifications and shows them to you at a particular point of time in the day instead of displaying them as they arrive. It can save you a lot of time if you've been bombarded with notifications before, but for me, notifications are always turned off for most of the apps and I've gotten used to it, so this app doesn't really benefit me much. The final app on this list is called VFlip. Now, this app is unique from the rest of them as it's used in a group, and its main purpose is to just reduce the distractions caused by a phone in a group and improve interactions among people instead of checking their phones and stuff. So you start off a session by turning on your switches on all your devices, and even if one person unlocks their phone while in the group, the session ends and you get a report on how you did. This is actually a very unique concept, but it won't make full sense unless it's cross-platform and if it's like a standalone app in iOS also. So those are the 5 digital well-being experiments that Google released yesterday. If you want to try them out for yourself, you can click the link in the description box below. It'll take you to the Experiments by Google page where you can try them out for yourself. And if you know a bit of coding, you can actually design your own digital well-being experiments. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video.